We'll continue. I laughed. I just said, end bad governance protest of August. That one we supported. We said, let them do something. But they failed. But the one of today, we said no, it's gone already because Showore started announcing it. Showore came out in the protest of today. What nonsense came out from their mouth? To you Nigerian youths, whenever these people call for protest, if you have some sense here, ignore the protest, don't go. Don't ever go, because if you go, you are promoting the likes of very dark man. You are strengthening the hand of evil. If you ever go for any protest in Nigeria, you are strengthening the hands of evil. They just bring out the crowd, they use the crowd to get what they want and they move ahead. Look at Very Dark Man. Look at how he came out. Now the whole Edo people are there happy, screaming. Your happiness saying go House of Rep. How did it impact your life? How? How did it change the status quo of the fact that there is high cost of living in Nigeria? Very Dark Man is setting a case when he knew too well that 1st of October, his comrades, his fellow colleagues, his friends, the youths of the country should cry. They wanted to come out to cry that they are suffering. Very Dark Man has overshadowed it with his darkness. Remember that the last one, Very Dark Man came out and said government should go after the protesters. That is what Very Dark Man said. So now they have played him as a principal role of agent of darkness to cover the protest. That's why the protest didn't garner much effect, nor did the protest ever have media coverage. Instead, everyone is focused on Very Dark Man and Bobrisky. Yeah. All right, wonderful viewers. Welcome to the broadcast of today. This is Ancient Do. We are reaching you live and direct from our studio here. And we are always happy to do what we know how to do best, you know. So today's broadcast is still a continuation of our Pulpit Bandit Extra +1 series. This is another side to our regular broadcast of the Pulpit Bandit series, which deals specifically on the religious bandits, the religious slave masters in the space called Nigeria, and by extension throughout the black world, Africa and the blacks at large. So this is a place where we come out and tell the narratives the way it should be told, you know. So without taking most of your time, or perhaps our time, we'll go straight into the topic for the broadcast of today, which is this one. 1st October Deception PROMAX. That is the topic for today. 1st of October Deception PROMAX. Let me make it this way so that you all can see the topic for today's broadcast. Yeah, there it is on your screen. 1st of October Deception PROMAX. Okay, so we are diving straight into the broadcast without taking your time. As you all may know that today is the so-called Independence Day of Nigeria. the day they brought a bunch or a bundle of stupid people together. The day they brought a colony of mad people together from the west, from the east, north, south. They just converged and brought them together. Best of stupid people in the black world. The set of people that cannot reason, that hates reasoning. The set of people that are easily distracted. Any little thing takes their attention away. But yet, all in all, they still have awesome individuals, great people that came out from that space. This simply goes to tell the fact that behind every dark cloud, somehow there seems to be something that is good within. That uselessness cannot be absolute, even if Nigeria's case is 99.9% of absolute madness. So today, people are busy celebrating 1st of October, while others are trying to see if they can scuffle up some protests. But the goal of the protests is just to make sure that they end the year properly. You know, the Yuletide season is coming up, the Christmas, the New Year, so they are planning at this point to ensure that they end the year properly. Then they start looking at next year. They start praying for God to give them money. They don't want to think. They don't want to know how to be creatively ingenious in such a way that they could be good entrepreneurs, you know? They don't want to do that. So, this channel, like we used to say, we don't transliterate, but we translate. There is a huge difference between transliteration and translation. We don't change the story, we tell it the way it should be told. You see, that is why Ancient Idu is here to do this damage, because it is your conscious awakening channel. And it could be useful only to those that want to wake up their critical reasoning aspects. Just as the defunct DOS used to say those days, we don't like people that have critical reasoning. Then we ask them some questions. How can you cry out for liberation and you don't want to have critical thinkers? I said that is why you people are a set of animals. How can you, as an organization or as a body that has been tasked with organizing the people, coming out to tell them that we don't like people that have critical reasoning? That is why IPOB fell, because they are a bunch of idiots. They are a bunch of idiots. And it's not just IPOB only. The entire Nigerian space is a collection of the finest form of idiots. It has been long we keep hammering on this point, but it seems that what we are hammering is entering on deaf ears or hitting on a rock without penetrating. But someday, it will surely penetrate. Someday. That doesn't mean that we're going to change the type of gospel we roll out. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. We'll keep saying it the way we ought to say it, always. Long ago, we said that Very Dark Man is a deception in production. He's still going through that stage. A deception waiting to happen. And then Very Dark Man has dilly-dallied from pillar to post, jumping around, trying to see where he will catch a proper niche for him to attain that fame. We say Very Dark Man is another version of Showore, you know? It's another version. Before the August protest, end of bad governance, we hollered, we shouted, we pointed to a whole lot of things, but you people never got it properly because you are easily distracted. We gave you a warning about Shawore, about your pastors, your religious leaders, about your elders, about your politicians. These are the people that are operating the company or the factory called Nigeria. They are all stakeholders. They know what they want. Then people like all your celebrities, excluding none, they are pawns, more of prostitutes that can be discarded at any time. They want to. The moment they discard you, they raise a new one. They raise sets of new ones. Those ones will come, they will take the center stage. Where are your celebrities, your home video actors? They have all gone. They are silent. They are dead, forgotten, and buried. Buried and forgotten. They are all gone. So new ones are in the making. Very Dark Man was the same fellow that came out to call on Tinubu to roll out the army to crush and bad governance protest. He was the one that did that. He made a video to it. He said this Nigerian are the only country where we get. If he scatter now, wait till one. You know why he sounded like that? Because he's being paid. Those that pay him to do whatever nonsense he's doing. Those that paid him, they paid him handsomely, to carry out the rubbish that he decided to do. So here, we are not gonna spare anyone because we believe in one thing. What is that we believe in? We believe in whatsoever is good enough for the geese is equally good enough for the gander. So when we strike at the points where we need to strike, we will also strike on the other side. So when we criticize the political class, we criticize the religious class, we criticize the trado-evil class, which are your traditional rulers and every other rubbish. We also criticize the so-called foolish youths. We once said something about Portable. That he said, you Nigerians are lazy. You don't know anything. You don't know how to make money. And he came out with his rituals, blood rituals and everything. Go back to our previous programs. You'll see it there. He did rituals on air, on his own handle. Even Bobrisky did the same thing. But none of you can think. But Shehu Kuti came out recently and said that he had toured the world for 20 years singing. He just built his first house. And we see people that barely released 2 albums, just one. Next thing, they build houses everywhere. They are all moles, they are all prostitutes, they are all ritualists. Shehu Kuti confirmed it. And he said the truth. Where are all these guys making their money from? That's why Nigeria can never ever change. Nigeria can never ever change. This is Very Dark Man. We got this very clip that is on your screen right now. We got it from, what's the name of that thing? Is it Nigeria Gist or what? Yeah, that's where we got it from. So we had to bring it up on the screen here and dump it there for you all to see. so that we can look at it critically and reason while it plays. You know? Very Dark Man made an expose on his colleague Bobrisky. He made that expose. Now they flipped the case around. They had to invite Very Dark Man to the House of Reptiles in Abuja. He landed there in a dramatic way. And we have Nigerians that are there happy, they are screaming, he's representing us, the Edo people. He came out full Edo man and everything. I said, this is why I say Nigerians are a bunch of animals that can't think. Can they see the undertone? Can they see the deception involved in this whole thing? This whole saga has been building long ago before this time. Do you know why? Because there is a protest that was scheduled to start today in Nigeria. So they had to roll up different agendas. They had to roll up different agendas to weaken the protest so that the protest will not have the right amount of energy to move forward. It started with Abel Damina and the church. Abel Damina suddenly turned around, started attacking Tide. The whole Nigeria, everybody focused there. Before we knew what was happening, Paul and Enchef took it personal. Deception continued. Before he knew what was happening, what's his name? Very Dark Man again took on Papa Jangola. What's his name? Omoto Fufeyin. He took on Omoto Fufeyin. They started dragging. He took on another person. Then he tried to take on Nnamdi Kanu. The moment he put his leg there, we came quickly with the axe. We amputated the leg quickly. He removed it. He knew that was a ground that he wasn't worthy to tread upon. Then he moved his telescope, started searching for where to go. Before then, the Nigerian government resurrected another one, Lazarus Mwaka. Who are you? Who are you? Started reading. All of a sudden, the whole Nigeria, the whole skip makers, everyone was doing, who are you? Who are you? They have forgotten that there is a protest that is meant to turn Nigeria around for them to be happy there and be okay. Everybody started doing, who are you? Next thing, before we knew what was happening, Lazarus Mwaka came out, started threatening, people will die, people will die. Funke Williams, whatever, jumped in to throw her own attacks. Everyone started coming. Nigeria is a scam. Nigeria is like a matrix. Nigeria jaga jaga, according to Idris Abdul Karim. They just scatterize everything like that. Just dabaru everything, scatter around, make people just decrease, they go inside Nigeria. Why people are still talking, who are you? Who are you? Very Dark Man caught a proper niche. He came out. Bobrisky saga. We are on the Bobrisky saga. They had to invite instead of the police to do proper investigation. Secret, in the West here, they say it's PI, private investigation, underground investigation, without anyone knowing. Before we knew what was happening, nothing like that was done. The House of Rep, aka House of Reptiles, invited them over. What are legislators going to do? What do they know? What do they want to do? They invited them over to Abuja. To do what? To ask them questions. Where is that done on earth? Before we knew what was happening, the government said, oh, we have sacked the director of prison. We have sacked this one, we have sacked that one. People were happy, rejoicing in Nigeria. I started laughing. Because we know that nothing like that ever happened in Nigeria. Nothing. Nothing. Little did they know that inviting very dark man to Abuja will expose a whole lot of things. The director said, they only fired me on social media. Nobody ever served me any letter. I am in my office. According to Obasanjo, they can't pay. Nothing they happen. Now Nigerians, you all can see that you people don't have sense in you. One single sense, no Nigerian have it in their head, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Because in the diaspora, when I look left, I look right. In the diaspora, I see Nigerians, everyone discussing about it. It's a topic, it's a hot topic in Nigeria. Mad people everywhere, within and outside the countries. Mad. None of you can think. Nigerian skit makers based in the West, based in Asia, based in Arab world and so on, all over the world. Everyone is busy talking about this thing. They give you people little things, gossip, start talking. Every corner, everyone is talking. Everyone is making a news or perhaps trying to build a mountain out of molehill, which is impossible. Which is impossible. Then, last, they invited very dark man to the house of reptiles. Very dark man went there. I saw countless Edo people coming online to rejoice, in represent us, in wear this one, in wear that one. That is the video there. We'll play it, but we need to spell out what we came out here to do. And that's to let you know that you don't have a common sense in your common sense. After all, is not that common. None of you have it. None of you have it. And look at a youth called Very Dark Man. What is he promoting? Where you did, bandit? Look at him there. What is he promoting? They invited you to your house of rep, your legislators, for grills or dreams or whatsoever they call it. You went there with a native doctor, a juju oracle. You went there with, oh God, Nigeria. So, after going to school, becoming a medical doctor, becoming a lawyer, a son like Palano, satanic advocate. After becoming that, after becoming medical doctor, aeronautic engineer, you carry juju everywhere you go. You carry the juju, the charm with you. And later you will tell me that you are learned. You will tell me that you are learned. Everyone in Nigeria is, well, let me not say excluding none, because there are still a lot of good people there. But majority of them, this is what they represent. They are evil. Nigeria is not just a jungle, but it is an evil forest. Nigeria is an evil forest. Where on earth will this thing happen? Where? Just tell me. Where on earth? Only in Nigeria. That's why they are not respected in the diaspora. That's why. They always praise them, but I look at them. Whenever they praise the Nigerians, I just shake my head because I know that pride goeth before a fall. So they give them that pride. You see them, they walk like this with their chest, more especially the Igbos, the Edos, the Yorubas, all of them walk like this. We are Nigerians. But the fact is that you have nothing, you own nothing. I bought 10 houses in the country where I live. But the fact is that you don't own the houses you bought in that country. Because one way or the other, they will evict you out of the country, or they'll frustrate your life with the laws of the land. You leave the property and you run away for your life. That's what they have been doing to Nigerians worldwide. Ever since I was a child up to today, that's what I keep saying. They frustrate you overseas. You leave your properties, you leave everything there, you run away. Then they will start praising Nigerians again. You see the idiot that ran away for his life. We start feeling, I mean, Nigerian are powerful, they're powerful. That is the problem of the black man. That's the problem of the black man. That's why we said that this program for today, 1st of October, is a different model of program. We need to hammer down so that you all can start thinking. Look at Very Dark Man. He went to the house of reptiles. But Brisky is not there. The man that his name was mentioned is not even there. But they are carrying a different lawsuit. That one. And the old Nigerians are coming out. Oh, Very Dark Man, go and apologize. Go and apologize. Apologize for what? For being a whistleblower, of which we know he's not a whistleblower. All this thing is scripted. This is acting. Director of prison said they didn't suspend him. Is it clear now to you, Nigerians? Say nothing they happen for there. Everything you see in Nigeria is scam. That is why we titled this particular one Deception PROMAX. Started from 1st of October. They lined the Senate hearing, they aligned it closely to the 1st of October protest. That the protest that died a long time ago, before 1st of October ever came. Just listen to this, just watch this intro, because the storyline is in plenty. We not go fit talk and finish. We just selected, decide what we will talk about. That's what we did. Because whatever we are going to say here already is in the public domain, you know. It's there. And we are not going to regurgitate everything that is there on the public domain because it doesn't make sense to us. So much broadcasters, so many of them, they have come and they have given different narratives. That's why we had to go to the handle of this one there to bring just this clip to show you all here. It's making the rounds all over Nigeria. It's making the rounds. Youths, Nigerian youths, if na Otumokbo, Bill Gates use become wetin him be. I know to say the word forget internet or computers. What we said now is, if Bill Gates actually used charms to build Microsoft, I don't think we'll have a computer today. If Bill Gates was entrenched into charms, he will never have the idea to build a computer today, Microsoft. He will never. This is what Nigeria is engaged in. Every single one of them. Very useless, very shameless. Very shameless. The world knows you all. The world knows you all. They just keep silent because you are stupid. They know that at the end of it, it will lead to your own ruin. And it will lead to their own benefit. That's why they are there. Every now and then I see them. Britain is holding us out. Britain. You all must be ashamed of yourself. Britain hold you down. What Britain did to Nigeria, it's not up to what Britain did to India. What Britain did to Nigeria is not up to what Britain did to India. When Britain left India, Winston Churchill said, India is a geographical space. They will come back begging us. But lo and behold, 10 years after they left, as at that time, that should be 73 years now, 73 to 75 years ago. Within 10 years, India went to the moon. Nigeria from that time to today, instead of us to go up, the economy that Britain set for us that is like this, we have brought it down to this point. We have even taken it down underneath the dust. Nigeria. Every time bragging over what? Mad people everywhere. Now, let this video play. Yeah, let it play now. That is the I don't know what I should call it, the shaman, the juju, the oracle on red. That's very dark man coming out on white. Watch what will happen. Watch the rituals they will do. These people are useless. They are shameless. They do their evil ritual with their filming it with their own hands. What are they projecting to the kids, to the Nigerian children inside Nigeria and outside? What are they projecting? These people don't have shame. They cannot see into the future. Introspectively, they cannot see ahead. What are they promoting? This is a youth. If this guy knows charm like this at this age, how was he some years ago? And how did he get to this level? He got to the level where he is now through charms. This is what they are projecting. This is what they are promoting. And we said here on Ancient Edu, what our eye sees is what we will translate. We'll say it that way. But we'll say it in such a way that it will wake up your thinking faculties. If you refuse to wake it up, then you are not meant to exist as a human. Even animals reasons better than you people. There he is walking into the house of reptiles. And he has Deji Adeyanju as his own lawyer. You know, we mentioned the name of Deji. We mentioned the name of Shore. We mentioned Very Dark Man. A whole lot of them. But do you know what? Today, 1st of October, all these names are playing out right now. Because we are going to show you a clip of the protests. But we are not going to show you all. Because there is a man in one of the clips that we are not going to show here that said, oh, what we requested or what we demanded from the government the last time we did the protest by August, they didn't fulfill anyone. But today we are just out here to remind them, and if they don't do anything, that by 1st of January after the Yuletide season will continue. I laughed. I just said, end bad governance protest of August. That one we supported. We said let them do something, but they failed. But the one of today, we said no, it's gone already, because Showore started announcing it. Showore came out in the protest of today. What nonsense came out from their mouth? To you Nigerian youths, whenever these people call for protest, if you have some sense here, ignore the protest, don't go. Don't ever go, because if you go, you are promoting the likes of Very Dark Man. You are strengthening the hand of evil. If you ever go for any protest in Nigeria, you are strengthening the hands of evil. They just bring out the crowd, they use the crowd to get what they want, and they move ahead. Look at Very Dark Man. Look at how he came out. Now the whole Edo people are there happy, screaming. Your happiness saying go House of Rep. How did it impact your life? How? How did it change the status quo of the fact that there is high cost of living in Nigeria? Very Dark Man is setting a case when he knew too well that 1st of October, his comrades, his fellow colleagues, his friends, the youths of the country should cry. They wanted to come out to cry that they are suffering. Very Dark Man has overshadowed it with his darkness. Remember that the last one, Very Dark Man came out and said government should go after the protesters. That is what Very Dark Man said. So now they have played him as a principal role of agent of darkness to cover the protest. That's why the protest didn't garner much effect, nor did the protest ever have media coverage. Instead, everyone is focused on Very Dark Man and Bobrisky. This program was well plotted out, Nigerians. This program was well plotted out, but you are all fools because you cannot think. You are rejoicing that Very Dark Man went to see the people that employed him to deceive you people. Shame on you all, every single one of you. Shame on you all.
Very Dark Man.
That new building, you might have put 3 tools on top.
Yeah, we stop that one there. We stop it there. We don't need to play it all out for you because there is no need to do such. There is absolutely no need to do such. You all have failed. Everyone is busy. More go see what will happen. More go see. More go see. What happened? There inside the Senate grill or whatsoever nonsense they went there to do. The boss of the prison said, they said they fired me. I never knew. I only saw it on social media. Not even on mainstream media. Nigerians, think, according to Yoruba, they said, Eronu. Think, mad people. Think, animals. Think. Brain is inside your head for you to use it to think. Foolish things. You can't think. Look at what happened. Look at how they played you all. 1st of October protest dead. We should already been in the field acting as if he's trying to lead a protest. Look at these other ones here. These ones on your screen. You will hear the rubbish that they came out there to say without knowing that their leader, Showore, had gotten a back pass. But before we let him talk, the writing you see here now, this very one in the middle of your screen, I will read it out for you so that you all will have an understanding of what is going on and how Very Dark Man misled every single one of you. Here you are. This is a message from Very Dark Man to fast the bad guy. The criminal seed of his criminal father. He's a criminal on his own. His dad is also a criminal on his own. This is what Very Dark Man said. This is what we call technical apology. He said, at first, the bad guy, if you see the nonsense when they go on here, you go drop lawsuits. Make we focus on bad eggs. We won't buy country. Then don't they cast themselves here. Don't get it twisted. Your father now my father. No, his father now his own father. In the struggle. If you were here, you will understand. I no go defame Baba FM. That is Femi Falana. Bless all. Man to man. God bless you. Nigerians, can you beggars think? Can you think? Hey God, now to this very thing that he said, the question that I want to ask and the line that I want to draw here is, he said, drop the lawsuit, but we focus on the bad eggs. We won't buy the country. Now, Very Dark Man, you evil child. You know I keep calling you an evil child because you know you are an evil child, and you displayed it today by going with your evil regalia to the house of reptiles. Very bad guy. Who are the bad eggs we won't buy Nigeria? Answer. You are part of the bad eggs. Femi Falana is part of the bad eggs. Falz the bad guy wey communicate with Bobrisky inside Gallo. Wey go bring am, wey make am go bring him papa wey be the Al Capunchi of the bad people. Him papa come collect 10M, use am go free Bobrisky, clean him name from record. Those are the bad guys. Huh? You said that what's his name? Bobrisky had a godfather. Where the godfather? You want to buy the bad guys. But inside the court, the controller of prison said, nobody's fired me. I'm there, can't pay. You want to buy the bad guys. Now, in the court there, or in the house of reptiles that you went to, everyone there are part of the bad guys or the bad eggs. Falz himself say his name na bad guy. So now, who won't buy who? Answer. Who wants to buy who? Bandits everywhere. God-forsaken bandits everywhere. The police, the EFCC that you are calling upon, are they not bad guys? Who are they reporting to? Olori, Oba Awon Adon. Tinubu. That's who they report to. A man that escaped America. For what? Drug case after he went to prison in Chicago. Are those not the bad guys? Is it not the same Tinubu that you said Tinubu ordered soldiers to go and shoot the protesters? Did you not say it? I know you Nigerians, una brain no dey think. Some of you can hear this say, una go dey vex, we no go listen to am. You no talk nice to us, you are mad. It only takes an idiot to talk nice to Nigerians. It only takes an idiot. That was why when Britain came with iron. They didn't use normal whip to whip you people. They used iron to flog you. Because they know that your stupidity needs something that will deliver you, something hard. I should talk nice to you, Nigerians. Today is meant to be protest. People are there discussing very dark man. People are there praising him for dressing like a native doctor. That he's representing their tribes. Then I should talk nice to you people. Here we are not Nnamdi Kanu. No. We are not. We address issues the way it should be addressed. And we don't believe that, if you do 100 bad things, then do one good thing, we'll forgive you. No, we don't forgive, we don't forget. Either you are straight enough to be straight, or you're a little bit crooked to be thrown out. That's the way it should be. That's why when the prophet said, and he looked upon the wall, he saw a man with a plumb line, and he said, Lord, what does that mean? You know why? The way to holiness is a highway. It's straight. Anything crooked shouldn't be found on it. Once you bend a little, and they see they can't adjust it, they put you out. Quickly. This was what bad guy, dark man said to bad guy. That they should focus on building the country, make them drop lawsuits, make them pursue the bad guys. In non-turn Nigeria, that kind of play when we play those days, they do question, police and thief, they run up and down. Why some will they roll tire? Some will they learn how to do somersault, backflip, and all those things. Western road. Now in this guy don't bring come at this age that boys are men now. They bring rubbish, they use to deceive Nigerians. Look at the downside. What very dark man now wrote again. He said, I wish everyone is there to see how bad corruption has eaten deep into our system. Very bad guy. A very dark man. You see, the combination don't even blend. Falz a bad guy. It's not us. Now EFCC and Correctional Center. Your father Femi Falana remains their own father in the struggle. Much love. Who appointed EFCC? Idiot. Who appointed EFCC? You can see. Say, una no dey fit think. You can see it. Oh God. You don't talk about it. You say now it's about EFCC. Then who is the godfather of Bobrisky that you talked about? So we don't need to answer this question. The only thing that we should just ask is, how much do they pay you? They invite Bobrisky. They don't invite Falana. They did not invite Falana. His name was mentioned there. Click that he took 10 million naira. They didn't invite him. That was why Bobrisky never showed up. They say now small children, they go there. Hey, very dark man, I'll pass you. Just go there, go fool yourself. And you went there, they even made you a proper fool by saying, oh, now social media, they suspend me. And nobody came to my office to say anything. They said it there. Almighty Falana didn't go there. That's why the escapee never went there. Bobrisky and his escapades, he never went there. Since with the someone now with the order, any day you see Bobrisky going to House of Rep, they have gone to, because Bobrisky on his own now Orisha. They have gone to appease him. He's a spirit. Now that guy na demon. They will go pour. Maybe na kai they will go pour for there, so that he go fit come out. You know, when you want to invoke Orisha, you pour kai throw kola nut, come through what's it called? Alligator pepper, throw and put there. Then the Orisha, aka Bobrisky, will show. They didn't appease him properly. That's why he didn't go there. Mad people everywhere, bringing stupid things to buy up the time of Nigerians so that they wouldn't. See, we told you before that saga after saga, we keep coming, different rubbish we keep coming. So that 1st of October will not work. They will sustain this thing from now to the end of October. When you get into November proper, everyone starts preparing for Christmas. I saw an old guy today. Those days when was small. If we look the guy, na bros with the collar. But today we see him. White beer, you know, instead they come out straight, because they do protest. We no go agree. We no agree. We just want to pass a message to them. It's not that we are asking the government to step down. You are a fool. If I had known, I would have brought the video here. That guy is a fool. You are not asking the government to step down. Why are you doing protests? During Jonathan's time, did you not ask him to step down? We are just saying they should just consider our plight. Why are you protesting? So all the people that came out for the protest and got shot and killed, they just died like that. Nigeria go better. Now we go build that together. Now God go punish you. Now me follow his spoiler. At least we can say the truth the way we need to say it. You that wants us to build a country together, can you say the truth for 1 second? It's difficult. It's difficult. They went to Senate hearing or House of Reptiles hearing. Falana is not there. At the same time, the whistleblower is busy trending online, sending messages to find the bad guy, the contractor that contracted the eraser to go and erase Bobrisky's record, criminal record. Who was the eraser? The father, Femi Falana. On the ticket of 10 million naira that was paid to him. Nobody is talking about those things. Everyone, including Aisha, come on. Oh, go and apologize. Aisha, of all people, we know you from the beginning that you are never true. You're another female bandit in the name of freedom fighters or revolutionaries. Una all freedom fighting or revolutionary, you get price tag. For you to come out and say, oh, dark man, go and apologize. You failed it there completely. It showed that you are never real at all. Apologize for what? If it's another person now, everyone will come out. They will start quoting all the laws of the land and the laws of the spirit to persecute that person. But now, Femi Falana is involved. Everyone is treading softly. They didn't invite him to the House of Reptiles hearing or anything. The same Femi Falana that said, crucify IPOB, that they are doing wrong for trying to secede from Nigeria. It's the same Femi Falana that said Boko Haram, they are infringing upon the rights of Boko Haram, that he will be the lawyer of Boko Haram. The same Femi Falana. And the same Igbo man come out to say Femi Falana is just a businessman, he's a lawyer. But he never defended you Igbos. You see why I said Igbos they don't have sense. They are foolish. And their foolishness is perfected 100%. I hope you are thinking now. I hope you are thinking. I only kept silent for a few seconds to see if you can think. Oh God. It's a shame. It's a shame. I don't blame any one of you. Now, listen to this very one. Just listen to this very one. I need you all to listen to him, so that you will know what we are talking about. I will let him play like 2 or 3 times. Just listen to him.
Come out and express our grievance. No. What are we saying? We are hungry. What are we saying? We are hungry. What are we saying? We are hungry. We are hungry. We are Why are we going to keep quiet? The Nigerian government wants to repress, suppress, oppress the Nigerian people to the point that they become so scared of expressing their fundamental rights. They want to press all voices of dissent. But Nigerians today are letting the government know by our action here that our voices can never be silenced. If the government is as irresponsible as it has brought us this low, the government should not expect us to keep quiet in our penury, our suffering, insecurity, bad leadership in every sector, bad healthcare system, bad educational system. Yaya Bello is stealing from one side, Emefiele is stealing from one side, Tinubu has a refinery somewhere. They are all doing us gimmicks. The bag of rice now is about 100,000 naira. Yes, we are buying fuel over 1,000 naira. And you say it's not enough to come out and express our grievance? No. What are we saying? We are hungry. What are we saying? We are hungry. What are we saying? We are hungry. We are hungry. We are Why are we going to keep quiet? The Nigerian government wants to repress, suppress, oppress the Nigerian people.
Oh yeah, shut up there, shut up. Suppress or suppress, press, oppress. You are doing rhyme and rhythm or rhyme and lyrics in the name of protest. Can't you see that you don't have sense? This face is a face that looks very familiar. This very face is a face that looks very familiar. Not online, you know, one-on-one interactive, familiar. He's still in the street doing suppress, repress, oppress. You are mad. You are very, very mad for saying suppress, repress, oppress. Who taught you that rhyme and reading? Who? They come protest, they come do suppress, repress, oppress. Call a spade a spade. Say what is on ground the way you should say it. Stand firm. Your leaders, maybe as you see him there, he's also eyeing a position. You know, Nigeria is he that shouts loudest, gets called aside or cornered and given some little things. Next thing their mouth changes. They start talking rubbish. They will never sound suppressed, oppressed, repressed. They will not sound it again. They will start sounding, according to something, you know, some years ago, the fault of the country came from the former government, and now it's our duty or our chance to make it right, and so on. But the former government, when that one entered, said, oh, it wasn't our fault, it was from, you know, it's never their fault. But they cannot fix the problem. So now this one is here saying oppress, suppress, repress. To who? When they give him a position now, he will become like Desmond Idiot. Desmond Idiot that went and built a well, a shilly-shally well, for billions of naira. Huh? When you ask them, they say, oh, we succeeded in project successfully and we did this. When you look at what they built, he even went and commissioned a bridge. If you see the bridge, a power bike cannot go on top of that bridge. Desmond Idiot is also a youth. He was a youth when he got in there. Now he's a full ass man, you know. When they get in there, their first mission is to steal. When you put a black man that is not properly disciplined into a place, his first mission is to steal. All these ones you see there, every single one of them, they all have the faces of criminals. Look at them carefully. Give them a position and you will know what you did to yourself. You will regret ever having sympathy on a black man. You will regret it. He is there protesting, screaming out, foul government, bad government. But Very Dark Man is there already, preaching a different type of what? A different type of gospel. That is what Very Dark Man is preaching right now. He's not talking of the suppress, repress, oppress anymore. Very Dark Man is singing a different music. Look at this one on your screen here. Look at this one in the center. It says, just in the house of rep, that's the house of reptiles, have prohibited journalists from covering the investigation into the 15 million naira corruption accusations involving the EFCC and the Nigerian Correctional Service related to the prosecution of Bobrisky. When I see that in 15 million, yes, they took. How about the 10 million Falana too? Don't the House of Rep know that Falana is jointed in this shameful act? No one said anything about that. But now you say the EFCC investigation, probe and everything. But the same man that you said you have suspended, they sacked this one, they sacked that one, they are still in the office. They are even there at the House of Reptiles meeting, prohibition, whatever. They were there, live and direct, and they said nobody sacked us. It has gone a long way again to prove that the House of Reptiles in Nigeria is a rubber stamp. It's a rubber stamp. They can do nothing. They are toothless bulldogs, you know. They can do nothing, but they can have power and authority over a poor Nigerian, over a poor man. That is when you will know that there is law in Nigeria. Once you are a poor man, you will know that there is law in Nigeria. You look at, and you want us to take out our time and respect who? Respect these things. What did the Bible say? You know, we said before that our Bible verse that supports this program is this very one here. Isaiah 13, chapter 13, verse 10 to 11. What did the Bible verse of Isaiah 13 say? This one here now. See it. As usual, we will always read it out for you. Then, for those of you that will take their time to read it later, well and good. The scripture says in verse 10, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Then this is where the real punishment now came in. 10 is like the intro to the punishment. Then 11 is the main thing. God now said, I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogance of the proud to cease. and we lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. This particular verse is not talking about Nigeria. God said he will punish Nigeria for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. Who are the wicked? Every single thing that you see there in the house of reptiles, including their tool of wickedness. Very Dark Man, Bobrisky, Femi Falana, Faz the Bad Guy, Showore, Deji, and so on. These are the ones that God himself said something about. That he will punish the wicked for their iniquity. And he will cause the arrogance of the proud. Who is the arrogant one here now? Femi Falana, that collected 10 million. Everyone say, go and apologize to the arrogant man. And who are the terrible ones? The so-called ones that Very Dark Man said, Omo, we need to go after the bad eggs. Those are the ones the Bible call what? The Bible call the terrible. The haughtiness of the terrible. Very Dark Man said that the bad eggs. Fars doesn't understand the meaning of what Dark Man said. He said, we could go after the bad eggs. And Fars saying him a bad guy. You can see how the thing blend. And the Bible said what? I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. It's for you to think. You all need to think. None of you can think. None of you can think out of the box. Your thinking is always within the perimeter of the box. You cannot think beyond it. You cannot. That is Nigeria for you. That is the zoo for you. That is the dangerous contraption called the evil kingdom. Winston Churchill said India is a geographical space. Awolowo tried to mimic him back in those days, say Nigeria is a geographical space. No, Awolowo tried to steal, as usual, and they are thieves. He stole that particular quote from Winston Churchill. We all know who made this quote famous. We know. Apart from the Nigerians that don't know. They are there rejoicing. Very Dark Man dressed like a Edo if he come. Everybody they happy. For October 1st, no impact, nothing. The hunger is there, ravaging the land. This one is here saying, fuel over 1,000 naira, bag of rice 100,000. No, it never reach. You know when the suffering will hit you people? Yeah, it's when they sell one sachet of pure water for 200 naira. I'm sure that still no Nigerian will rise up. Every day you will be in church praying, or someone will be somewhere doing blood ritual, say, oh, this is the way we make money. That's why till today, those that know, they know. Outside Nigeria, koro, we don't see them. Your Nigerian master certificate is 0. Automatic 0. We could not even talk of bachelors. Masters, they don't regard it. If you come out, they give you their own exam, highest aptitude test and all those things. But others will leave their country with even their high school certificate or their first degree. They bring it to any of the Western world. Instantly, they employ them, integrate them into the system. But you as a Nigerian, once you land there, you have to be scrutinized. Everything will have to be checked. They will now have to give you their own exam so that you can do it, get it right, and get into office. While you are still there working, they will still be monitoring you because they know that this person came out from darkness. So let us look carefully before this person brings darkness into our space. That is the simple truth. We bring it the way we need to bring it here, with no fear or favor. Take this one home, like we say, like we used to say, share this broadcast, share it, let it go far. Let it get to the people that it needs to get to. You might not like the delivery, but take your time to listen to the message so that your heart, your mind not your heart. Now your mind will be able to think. You know, say for Nigeria, you get all this kind of motor when they call break and quench, push and die. You know, when you stop the motor in a hold up, it goes off. The moment you match your brake for someone to cross by, the motor goes off, the vehicle goes off immediately. So that then you now have to push it before it will start again. That is what we are trying to do now. We are trying to push your brain, because your brain don't pack, it don't off. You know, if you move again, we are trying to push your brain to start. That is why we have this channel called A.I.R, and that is why we have this program called the Pulpit Bandit Extra +1. Pulpit Bandit Extra +1 deals specifically with all these anti-social economic factors such as these. Then the main course, which is Pulpit Bandit series, deals with your religious aspects. You know why? To set Nigeria on path to normalcy, we need to amputate the religious handle of Nigeria. We need to cut it, shatter it, end it. The moment the religious aspect of Nigeria is shattered, Nigerians will wake up and become normal. But so long as the religious part of Nigeria is not touched, it's like a man pouring water on a stone, expecting the stone to grow. That is why we are doing what we are doing. We come with a different vibe. So it's not that we come here or we came here to try to negotiate or try to talk to you so that you will understand and you start following our trend. No, we don't negotiate with devils. We command devils. We say it that way because it's only that way that will wake you up. Nigeria's case is like the case of the old serpent. You don't play with serpents. You bruise the head of the serpent, you match it with your feet. That's what we are doing. We are matching the head of the mighty anaconda called Nigeria. And we shall crush it. This religious rubbish, garbage in Nigeria must come to an end. It must come to an end for people to wake up and start reasoning like humans. If not, one sachet of pure water will be sold for 1,000 naira. Just watch out. It's a PROMAX series. It will enter lights. It will enter lights. Idiots everywhere. You are going to House of Reptiles. You were summoned. You carry native doctor, carry juju, carry everything. They go there on television. So what message are you passing? What message? You will carry juju, they go there, and Bobrisky now no be the same thing. Answer me. Bobrisky is the yellow man. Very dark man is the dark man. Bobrisky is the yellow part of very dark man. That one they carry your own juju go river. You they carry your own juju, they go court. Tell me, are you people not the same? You have successfully used this rubbish to kill the protests. Why Shobore is here saying we will not let them, we need to kick them out? No, we need to. Shobore, that one a political statement. I thought he left 2 years to Nigeria. You left your wife there, say you are going to deliver Nigeria. You just did there. Nigeria, they use money from Nigeria, they pay the rents in America. That is what Nigeria is good for. Corruption that can never ever be stopped. With this, everyone, we have come to the end of today's broadcast. The broadcast of today is officially what? It's officially over. So yeah, with this one here right now, we have come to the official end of today's broadcast. And as it be, na so it be. We have no apology to anyone. Whether you like it or not, A.I.R will always be here to do what we know how to do best in this exciting series of the Pulpit Bandits Extra +1. Now so it be, now so it will continue to be. We are not backing down anytime soon. Okay? So we'll see you all in the next one. Peace from here, from us here in the studio to you out there. Bye-bye.